Bum, 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 bum. Man, so many technical difficulties today, dude. Gold, how to use Python. Python is great. I do like Python. Good language. It's a good language to know, man. It is. So let me fix my mic. What's up, Obama, dude? He says, what's up, dude? How's life?
Yo,
Yo.
I'm gonna be so real. I don't know how I got that A on algebra, bro.
Oh, it doesn't matter,
I'm
dude.
so dumb.
You got it, dude. You're not dumb, dude. Dude, no, you're not dumb.
I got
dude.
high on rules for the first time in like 5 years, bro. Because I
That's
suck
sick.
at this.
You don't suck, dude. You're great.
Perfect.
You're awesome, dude. That's what you gotta say.
And I had
Dude.
the most. Remember? Wait, did I tell you I had like
What's
a
up, Noise?
rough start? Like I had B's on Spanish.
Yeah, dude. How do you have B's in Spanish, dude? Bro, like you're a
There's a
native.
rough
You're a
start.
native Spanish speaker, dog. How
No,
do you?
hold on, bro. Hold on.
Yeah,
There
hold
was
up,
only one
hold up.
grade in. Only
Okay.
one grade.
Okay.
It's a 94 now. It's a 94. I'm raising it up.
Okay. I'm glad, dude. Glad you are, dude. I'm glad. You should have all A's,
I'm
dude.
not bad,
You're a smart kid, dude. There we go. Now we're live on that. All right. A little late. 5-10 minutes late. 5 minutes late. I'm only 5 minutes late today. I'm okay.
Yo, what's new with Warzone?
Season 3's out. There's like a $30 battle pass you can buy or something. I don't know.
Is there like a new map?
There's a new Rebirth map if you haven't played it yet. It's called Ashika Island. It's pretty good.
I haven't played in like before December? like Warzone.
Then you haven't played the new map. Then you should play it. It's a lot better than just Al Mazrah. Al Mazrah fucking sucks, dude. Honestly, the
I don't
whole
like
Call of
Warzone
the
anymore.
whole no, a lot of people don't either. Honestly, the whole like Call of Duty kind
They
of
ruined it, bro.
they kind of did ruin it. Honestly,
Like I said, I'd never leave, no matter what, even if it got a new game. But I changed my mind. I'm not playing that.
yeah, I don't know. It's in a weird state right now. They just kept trying to push games, and I feel like they tried to push Warzone 2 too quickly, because they have this whole thing of like we have to release a new game every year, which I don't think is sustainable, honestly. Not nowadays. Nowadays, like big games take like multiple years to put them together well. Otherwise, you have something like Battlefield 2042, where like they rushed it to put out. It was buggy as fuck. No one wanted to play it. And
I know.
now, like, no one's gonna come back for it. And I was really excited for Battlefield, dude. I love Battlefield. Battlefield is like one of my OG games that I used to play when I was,
Damn.
when I was your age, I guess. That's what I used to play, dude.
I think the OG game I played, it had to be like Roblox. It had to be Roblox.
Yeah,
Roblox was good, bro. Before it was really good.
I like Roblox. Honestly, I'm a fan of Roblox. Big fan of Roblox.
Well, it's different now. I mean, the games are better, but like it was much like more fun before.
Okay,
I don't know. It just had a different feeling to it.
but they're always
Like
adding
Fortnite.
like new games to it and whatnot, which I think is very cool.
Yeah, but it was kind of like Fortnite. It's kind of like that. Like it's Prime.
Yeah,
It's kind of like that's how it felt.
yeah, I get it. Well, not all. 2016 was Prime, dude. Not, they say not,
It was.
nothing gold can
kind of
stay except for Dr. Gold.
That's dope.
Noise says, I'm kind of bad, to be honest. Loneliness is kicking in. Dude, I feel you, man, dude. I've been, like, through the fucking ringer for the last 2 weeks, man. I'm like, the universe just keeps throwing things at me. I don't get it, dude. Are we in Mercury retrograde? I think we're in Mercury retrograde right now. Let's just blame the constellations, dude. Let's blame them. I think that's the reason why. Yeah, that's another thing. I can't do recess today. I got to go to a chiropractor at 4:15 because like I still can't feel like these 3 fingers for some reason, and it's been like a week and a half. I went to the doctor and he's like, "Oh yeah, just schedule a nerve study." I'm like, "Cool." Called the nerve study people this morning and they said, "Oh yeah, earliest appointment is like late June." I'm like, I'm not gonna wait like 2 months to like get my feeling back in my fingers. Like, what the fuck, dude? What's wrong with our medical system, dude? What? But one of my friends said go to a chiropractor because it is kind of like back related, I guess. So I'll see. I've never been to a chiropractor. I usually think they're quacks, but at this point I'm desperate. I'll try anything. I don't care. Like Fuck, I'll start microdosing mushrooms. Apparently that's another thing that gets your nerves back or something, you know. Anyways, Dr. Gold, did you get Bondcoin month because you asked science and I don't know, dude. Like, fuck. People asking all these questions. Let me see. Okay, what's up, Teacup? What are you saying? Did you get your desk? Let's see your desk, dude. Have you started putting it together yet? Wait, what's here? Oh, he's back in the audience. Okay, all good. All good. Oh, we got lots of questions. Do like this. Okay, cool. Let me start off the stream because we gotta go kind of quick today. All right. Welcome everyone to Office Hours. My name is Dr. Gold. This is Actual Education, the stream that helps you out math homework, science homework, all types of cool stuff. Is my Sammy bridge not working too, dude? Come on. Yeah, what's wrong with Sammy now? Oh man. Dude, what did they broke Sammy Core too? Sammy Core is what I use to, like, you know, whenever you guys buy like channel redemptions and stuff, it connects to OBS and it does stuff. And apparently it's not working. I don't know why it's not working. What did they change? Did they change something? I think that they must have changed something. Oh, token has expired. One sec. Let me connect to my Twitch real quick. Please renew it in Twitch connections. Yes. Link streamer account. Yeah, whatever. Just link my account, dude. Yeah, whatever. You can have all my stuff. Congratulations, Sammy. Connect to Twitch. Okay, there we go. All right, we're back. And then I don't think I need the bridge. Close it. Yeah, that's fine. What's the bridge? No, I don't think we need the bridge. Okay. Skip my question. Eating dinner. Okay, that's totally cool. For those of you joining us on TikTok, we're this is a kind of a live stream we do 3 times a week to help you guys out with whatever math or science questions you guys have. You can ask whatever. I'm a free private tutor right now. Let's see. We got some questions that coming up. Some math ones. Yeah, noise. Show me. What's ODE? ODE is ordinary differential equation, like something that's not like too hard. Is that what an ODE is? I have to remember, dude. Like, it's been so long since I've taken like diffie-q. You know, I've done like baby diffie-q. I've taught that in calculus for sure. But where is it? Okay, we got this. Yes. Okay. Series. I do like series. Series are fun. I'm a fan of series. Okay. Ethan's maybe not here. Let's see if Riplaw, are you here, dude? That's another question we got. Got Riplaw's question. There's that. And then here's another one. There we go. Infinite series. Given that they're both kind of, oh, dude, wow. Oh, this is fun. This is very fun. Noise. What is this? It's going up by like 1, 5, 9, 13. Is this like 2 times 2n plus 1? You know when something is like, for instance, like 2n plus 1, that's what gets you the, 1, 3, 5, 7. Oh, this is going to be 4n plus 1, isn't it? Okay. That's how I'm getting the 1, 5, 9, 13. Okay, cool. All right. It's getting somewhere here. What's up, Daniel? All right. I haven't done the question yet. Okay, that's okay. It's all good. I see the 1 theta, the 5 theta, the 9 theta, and I know just from like a series point of view that's going to be like 4n plus 1. Something's going to, and maybe that 4 is going to pop out somewhere here. I bet it does. Yeah, right? Got to come from somewhere. What's up, Kitty King, Grimmy? Everyone's there? All right, cool. This is next year's work. Okay, so this is like your O-levels work then. Okay, that's totally cool. All right, let's see. Given that series C and S are both convergent, show that C plus I times S is equal to this. Hence, show that this. I think this has to do with like the e to the I theta definition of sine and cosine, which some people don't know. So here, let me pull it up. It's actually a pretty cool definition. What is it? Sine, cosine. It's not pulling the right window. God damn it. swear. There we go. Okay, now you're pulling the right window. Thank you. Actually, you know, I'm gonna duplicate this. One sec. Give me 1 second here. Let me copy, duplicate, put this down here. Okay, and then let me clear this one. 1 sec. I need to make sure this is working. OBS has been like giving me a lot of problems recently. It's annoying. Second. Okay, then this. We need to set to that. Okay. Okay, good. That's set. That's fine. All right, good. All right, we got that fixed. All right. Euler's formula. Is that what it is? Is it called Euler's formula or Euler's formula? Euler's formula. He says. Let's see if that is what it is. Ah, yes. I do like this. E to the IX is cosine. Yeah, no, this is a cool one. Let's paste that in. That's a good thing to know. And then from this, you can come up with the, was it sine, cosine, e to the x. What's up, Teacup? How's it going?
Hit my face. Headphone.
You hit your face with the headphones. That's not good, dude.
I'm never gonna assemble my desk. Just gonna sit there for a week.
There we go. Now Sammy's working. Good job, Sammy. Oh man, dude. Life be like this, dude, man. Life sometimes constantly wants to like challenge you with problems, and you know, lesser people will give up. Important thing is to not quit.
Dang, you call me a lesser person?
Well, no, I'm not calling you. I'm just saying, like, I've been dealing with a lot, dude. My friend died yesterday. I got to deal with my back pain today, and yeah, apparently, I don't know. I always hate this, dude. I wake up and like I get a bunch of missed phone calls, and they're like, "Yo, did you hear like Surf died?" I was like, "What? Surf is dead? Excuse me?" Like, I don't know. Nothing feels real anymore to me. Sometimes I'm just like, "Why is everyone dying?" Like, chill.
I'm sorry.
No, I appreciate you. It's okay. We weren't like super close, but like I knew him. He came to all my events all the time. He was a cool guy. He was on a motorcycle apparently.
Bob the Builder dies.
Yeah, no Bob. I've owned motorcycles. I've owned a couple actually in my life. I used to drive them. They were great. They're awesome. They're fun. But yeah, they're dangerous as fuck. Like, apparently you die on them. It's not cool.
When you die,
yeah.
you're gonna get like.
I appreciate it, Noise. You're good. You're good. I appreciate Noise. What's up, Habibs? What's up, dude? Yeah. All right. This is cool. These are cool little diagrams. These are like. You guys know you can write cosine and sine as like this like e value to like a different exponent. It's kind of cool. It actually.
First.
I should do what first?
Me.
I'm surviving, Habib. Thanks you. Thank you.
I'm perfectly alive, by the way.
Yeah. I'm glad you're perfectly alive. All right, let's see.
I died yesterday. Sorry.
It's dude. Okay, wait 1 sec. This is actually interesting. This is like n equals 1. This is n equals 2. This is n equals 3. Right? How's this working? Oh, you know what this is? It's actually kind of cool. So whenever I see things like here, these are puzzles. These are fun. These are puzzles. I try to like write down like what this is as a series. Do you guys know what series are? Teacup, do you know what a series is?
I know what a series circuit is.
That's good. All right, here I'm gonna explain to you real quick what a series is. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use this as a teaching method to like teach some other kids like what things are. Noise. I appreciate questions like this noise because this helps me like show other people like introductions to more complicated things. Okay, let's say for instance I have here this fancy thing here. This is called sigma, guys. Sigma. Which just means add up a bunch of things is what it is. And in this case, it's sigma from n equals 1. He says, I hate it. No, Habibs, don't hate it, dude. Okay. This goes to like, let's say it just goes to infinity. All right. Well, no, let's say this goes from 5. And then let's say this is n squared, okay? What this means is that we're going to add up a bunch of terms, okay? And then each term is going to be n squared, where n is going to equal to 1 and go up to 5. So actually, let me make this really simple. Let's just say it's something like this. Okay. So if I have, for instance, the series from n equals 1 to 5 of just n, this is going to be 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5. Because what this is this is the n equals 1 term, plus the n equals 2 term, plus the n equals 3 term, plus the n equals 4 term, plus the n equals 5 term. Okay? Do you guys see that? Does that make like some sort of sense? Like, kind of like, it's a pattern is all it is. And you could add this up, right? This would be 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 4 is 10, plus 5 is 15. Okay? So, here's a good question. What happens if I make this n squared? How is this going to change? How is my series going to look different? Anybody know? Gold, coming out on 2 years being subbed to yourself. Thank you, dude. Am I on 2 years of being subbed to myself? We've been streaming for more than 2 years, but I think I've only been affiliate for probably a year and like 9 months or something. 23 months. Yeah, wow, that's cool. Okay, if I'd made this n squared, this would end up being 1 squared, 2 squared, 3 squared, 4 squared, 5 squared. Okay, so that's what changes here. Is it so whatever this expression is, I'm just plugging in for n this number, and then I'm increasing the number each time up to 5 is what I'm doing. Okay, this is how a series works. Series are pretty cool. All right. When I look at this series, for instance, I want to try to notice a pattern here, okay? What I notice is this is probably, and this is what's called an infinite series. Infinite series means that it starts at n equals 1, but it goes all the way to infinity. Here in the series, you see how this said 5? This means I only go up to the 5th term. I only need to write 5 numbers, okay? Ignore that. 1, 6, n to the n plus 1. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, in this case, I notice that there's a cosine, right? There's always a cosine. So I know it's like cosine of theta at least. But another thing I notice is that it's cosine of 1 theta, 5 theta, 9 theta, and 13 theta. That kind of looks like something that's like skipping like odd numbers and whatnot. And the way to usually write out like what an odd number would be to do something like this. If we say the sum of 2n plus 1 from n equals 0, let's say to infinity, this ends up equaling 2 times 0 plus 1. This is like, for instance, n equals 0. Plus, and then this would be like 2 times 1 plus 1. This would be n equals 1, for instance. Notice this. I want you guys to notice. Notice this is where the n is coming in, right? You can kind of see it. Okay. So this would become 1. 2 times 0 plus 1 is just 1. 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1. This is 3. And then so forth, right? You know, if this is then going to be 2 times 2 plus 1, this would be n equals 2. This would end up being 5. And this is how you can pick out all the odd numbers. You see how this is 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7 plus 9 and whatnot? That's a cool way for Siri to pick out odd numbers. I notice here that like I'm picking out odd numbers. I'm picking out 1, 5, 9, 13, but I'm skipping every one. So what I realize is, oh, that's just 4n plus 1. Because let's look here. This is when n equals 0, right? You have 4 times 0 plus 1. This is n equals 1. That's 4 times 1 plus 1. So 4 plus 1 is 5, right? You know, so that one's not too bad. So I know that's going to happen here. So instead of just cosine of theta, we're going to say this is cosine of 4n plus 1 times theta. Okay. And then I notice there's a weird thing here with a fraction. So for instance, I have 1 over 1, 1 over 2, 1 over 4, 1 over 8. These look like exponents of 2. So for instance, like 2 to the 0 is equal to 1, 2 to the 1 is equal to 2, 2 to the second is equal to 4, 2 to the 3 is equal to 8. That's where I notice this pattern happening, 1, 2, 4, 8. This is where math can get kind of cool, man, because this is just like patterns is what this is. Can you skip? Yeah, sure, I can. You're good, Ethan. All right. So what I notice is, okay, there is a fraction in front of this, but this is going to be 1 over, and we're going to say 2 to the n minus 1 is what I'm going to say, because I need it to start at at 2 to the 0 when n equals 1. Actually, no. You know what? Actually, noise. You know, I'm wrong here, actually. No. We're going to start this at 0. You're sorry. You're right. And actually, this is just what it is. It's just this. 1 over 2 to the n cosine of 4n plus 1 plus... Okay, this makes actually more sense to me now. Because I needed to start with cosine of 1 theta. And then I needed 1 over 2 to the 0 is the same thing as just 1. Okay? So this checks out. Okay. So that's what C is equal. This is equal to C. Okay? And then the next one is just is sine. So here, let's copy this. Let's put this over here. And then this one, right, with it being sine, that's going to be equal to S. Okay. And they say, show that C plus I times S is equal to this. Uh-huh. Pretty cool. Okay. So, what's that going to be? Okay. If I have the sum of A plus the sum of B, this is the same thing as the sum of A plus B. Nice. Okay. That's like one of the few like cool series rules you can do. Sum of A times the sum of B, I don't think that's equal to the sum of A times B, because you can get cross terms and stuff. So, yeah, that's not true. You're not allowed to do that. Zay, hey, I have no clue what I'm looking at. Zay, what we're doing here is we're helping out students that have questions on like math or science. So in this case, it's a student who has a question about a differential equations question, and so we're just going through it. It may be a little over your level, but you know you can pick some stuff up from it. You know, you learn just by honestly just watching stuff. Okay, so if I want to do C plus IS, cis, right? This is going to equal the sum from n equals 0 to infinity of. Notice how I have a 1 over 2n to the n term in the same, and that's going to be cosine of 4n plus 1 times theta. Plus I sine of 4n plus 1 times theta. Which, cool, that's actually, that looks very close, right, to something that we have here, right? We know that e to the ix is equal to cosine plus I sine x. Aha! Oh, I like this. Okay. So I already see a pattern here, nice, right? Yeah, look at this. Cosine of x, and then we have plus I sine x. I like that. Okay, that's cool. So this is going to be the same thing as n equals 0 to infinity, 1 over 2 to the n. And then this is going, so let's see what x is in this case. X is going to be equal to 4n plus 1 times theta, right? So this is e to the I, and then it's 4n plus 1 times theta. Yeah. I believe so. Okay, cool. What's up, Vazik? All right. And I want to show that it's equal to this. Okay. 2e to the I theta over 2 minus e to the 4i theta. Huh. This must be like some sort of Maclaurin series too, right? Is this what we call like, this is a Maclaurin series for like sine or cosine? I think it is. Yeah, what is this series? What is this? Okay. Let's think. Maybe a geometric series too. So here, I gotta like put my thinking cap on here real quick. Excuse me. Load today. Thank you. Okay. Maclaurin series. No, what's the one with sines and cosines in it? No, I want to know they like sum to something though. No. Or maybe it's a geometric series. Uh-huh. Yeah, I think it's this one. Yeah. But I want to know at infinity. Yeah. This is what I want. Okay. Let's see if this works. This may be kind of like what I'm looking at. Riemann sums. Yeah, it's a type of sum. Okay, because this looks like a geometric series to me, where we have... Yeah, and I wonder if I need to reorder this, is what I probably have to do. Probably have to reorder this somehow. Because we're eventually trying to prove that it's 2... What is that? 2 e to the I theta over 2 minus e to the 4I theta. Yeah, 2 e to the I theta. I want 2 e to the I theta over 2 minus e to the 4I theta. Uh-huh. E to the 4I theta. Okay. Because this looks kind of similar to this. Yeah. Let's see. Okay. I only want things with n in it, honestly. Okay. So let's try to reorder this completely. 1 over 2 to the n, and then this is going to be e to the 4in theta. E to the I theta. Okay. Ooh. I see something cool here. Noise. Okay. I can pull this out because this doesn't depend on n anymore, right? We can just pull this out. So yeah, this was 4n I theta, cool. 4 and then I theta. Yeah. Okay, good. That's what that comes out. Not big N. What's up? Yeah, thanks for the host. Thanks for the follow. You're very welcome, Alexandria says your physics videos are incredibly helpful. Yes, thanks. Yeah, if you have any questions, Alexandria, about like physics concepts, so we have a Discord that you can join, and if you have any homework questions about it, like I'll answer them for free, just like this. People just ask me homework questions, and I go through them and try to make sure you understand stuff. Yeah, I appreciate that. That's really cool. Okay, but noise. Let's wrap this. I'm gonna pull this out because this doesn't. As long as something doesn't depend on n, you don't need to include it on the right side of the series. So I'm gonna pull this out. So I have e to the I theta, and then this is sum n equals 0 to infinity, and then this is e to the 4i n theta over 2 to the n. Okay, we're getting closer because I see this e to the I theta. I need this. I need like a 1 here or something. Where is this bitch gonna come from, dude? Where is she? K equals 0. How do I find the circumference of a triangle out of all the lengths of all sides? That is true. That is true. Man, I don't like that I have an n in here and I have an n in here, dude. That's the one thing I don't want. I don't want that. I want that to go away. Actually, okay. These are both having an n in them, so I can pull that out as an exponent. I can say e to the 4I theta over 2 all to the n. That's what this whole thing is equal to. Do you see that, Noise? See, if I have an n in both exponents, I can pull the exponent out as like exponent to an exponent. Okay, cool. Ooh, now we are getting closer. Okay. Yes. Ooh, I like this. Okay, because now this looks like a simple a r to the k, which r in this case is this. Okay, so let's see how that works. Okay, so an a is just going to equal to 1, I think. Yeah, okay. So by the definition of a geometric series, provided that this is less than 1, which... Is it? I'm going to assume it is. I'm just going to assume it is. Like, e to the 4I theta, like, I don't know. Let's assume it's less than 1. Okay, if it is. Okay. E to the I theta, and then this is going to be times 1 over 1 minus e to the 4I theta over 2. Okay? Okay. Which, yes, is then going to be e to the I theta over 1 minus e to the 4I theta all over 2. And look at this Noise. If we multiply everything by 2, now I get 2e to the I theta over 2 minus e to the 4I theta. Wow, that's the correct answer. Oh, we did it. You're very welcome, Alexandria. I like your method a lot, dude. Like, noise. I don't know about that, dude. Like, that method of mine is like super jank. Like, Ramton would probably be rolling in, around in his grave or something, or whoever. I don't know, just because there are some assumptions here I made that I don't know if they're actually legit. I don't know if I can legit make this geometric, infinite geometric series approximation. I guess it's less than 1. Like, as long as it's less than 1, this does go to this. And it does get the right answer. So it's kind of a brute force way. There probably is a more elegant way to do this. But, this is kind of my strategy sometimes in life, is that, like, I'll get the right answer. It may not be the best way, but I won't give up, and I'll make sure we can get it somehow. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. That's a good question, Noise. I like that one. The part B of that question, we can do it another time, but I'm sure this must be some... I think all you do is you just... Oh, wait. And show that S is equal to that. Ugh, I don't know. That's that would take me probably another 30 minutes to do. All good. Your way's totally cooler. I want to see your way. Show me your way. I'm curious, Noise, dude. Nightbot got it wrong. Yeah, that's too funny. All right, here, example question. All right, I got 20 minutes before I gotta run to a chiropractor, so let me run through people's questions. Let's see, what do we got? I made a guess of what you said. Yes, good. Yeah. I like that. I like this thing you said. Yeah, this is basically what I did, but you have a much nicer handwriting. It looks prettier. I'm kind of brute force with how I do it. Yeah, all good. Okay. Who else we got? Teacup. Wanna come up? I gotta ping you. You here?
Yes, hello. I'm probably
Hello.
gonna be using text, though.
You're gonna what? You're gonna leave what, dude? What'd you say? Wait, he just left the stage, dude. What? Excuse me? Text. Let me use text. Okay, that's cool. That's fine, dude. All right. Okay. What are all values of x such that this is equal to this? Okay. a good question. It's an algebra question. How do we think we start this one, Teacup? I also need to remember the quadratic formula. I'm not sure you need the quadratic formula for this one, actually. You don't. You only need the quadratic formula anytime you have like x squared plus x plus like something is equal to 0. That's when you need the quadratic formula. In this case, we have x just like nestled underneath like this square, so like it's fine. Simplify parentheses, then square. How am I going to simplify the parentheses? You want me to expand that? I don't want to expand that. I don't want to do that. No. You can start this off pretty easily here, Teacup. You can just square root both sides, okay? This is a key thing. Anytime you have, for instance, something, you know, like blah, 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 squared is equal to something. If you want to get rid of exponents like squares, just square root both sides, okay? That'll get rid of it. But when you do that, you need to make sure to put a plus minus on it, is what it is. Yeah, you could foil it, Alexandra. You're right. You could foil this, but you don't need to, because you can just square root both sides here is what you can do. Because what that's going to do is that's going to get rid of the square here. Just gonna go away. So now I have x minus 17 over 6 is equal to the square root of 2420, which looks ugly. Square root of 49 I do like. I do like the square root of 49, right? That's just 7. Yeah. Yeah, much easier than foiling. I really don't like foiling. Foiling to me is like hurts, you know. I really don't want to. Yeah. Do we know what the square root of 2420 is though? Like that's a big number. Let me see. Is that something nice? Let me see. I don't think 2420 is a nice number. It's not. It's pretty bad. And also, okay, key thing you have to remember here is that make sure you put a plus minus here when we do this, right? We have to have a plus minus. Okay. Yeah. I mean, so we could also reduce this. Let's do a little quick review here of Teacup. Do you remember how to reduce like a radical? You know, make this make this thing simpler. It's kind of a cool thing. Find the factors. Yeah, good. So, you know, I see some factors like right off the bat. I see like, you know, 6. Well, let's do the easy ones. This is going to be 2 and 1210, right? And then we got 2 and 605. So this is already getting kind of there. This is going to be 5 and 121. And then 121 is 11 and 11. Okay. Factor tree. Yes, Alexandria, right? I love the factor trees. They're fun. And so what you do is you just look for where you have pairs. I got a pair of 2s here. I got a pair of 11s here, right? So I'm going to pull these out. I'm going to pull this one out as well. And so I got a 2. I got an 11. And you only pull out, when you pull it out of the house, I say, you just bring one of them. And then what's left is the 5, okay? So this all ends up becoming 2 times 11 square root of 5. So it's the same thing as 22 square root of 5. Yeah, cool. Okay. Sick. Okay. So yeah, so now I have x minus 17 over 6 is equal to plus or minus, and then this is 22 square root of 5 all over 7. So now this is basically done, because all you have to do is bring this thing over, okay? So that's going to become x is equal to 17 over 6. Oh, thank you, dude. 2 subs to our viewers. That's sick. Thanks, Habib, dude. I appreciate that. And then this is going to be plus or minus 22 square root of 5 all over 7. Wow, English Lessons got a tier 1 sub, and Bob, dude. Yay. Dude, thank you. Thank you, Habib, dude. That's super nice of you, man. I appreciate that. Alexandra, we also we stream on Twitch too. That's where all the other announcement stuff comes from. But anyways, good. And that's the answer there, Teacup. Not too hard. Congrats. Okay, let's do it. Teacup. All right, Season Dehora has a question. What's up, Season? Season, do you want to come up to the stage? You can come up to the stage and talk if you want. Or here, I can help you with this. It's actually not too hard. This is a pretty basic question. There's no such thing as a dumb question. Nothing is too easy. Okay. Okay, nice, Alexander. Yeah, great. I'm glad you're able to join the Discord. Yeah, you can also see. Yeah, we stream it on Discord as well, and there's less of like a delay, like a lag there in the text. Yeah. Okay. This one is not too bad. Dehora. Okay. Just as Noise was saying, how do you find the perimeter? Perimeter is always just adding up all the sides around something. So in this case, it's the 4 plus the 8 plus the 12, right? That's all the sides around it. So we have 4 plus 8 plus 12. So that's going to be equal to 24 feet. Oh, thanks for the cheers, Habibs. Habibs dropping all the cash, dropping all the Twitch cash. I appreciate it. Thanks, dude. Yeah, ooh, friend request. I like friend requests. Here, Alexander. I'll accept. Cool. All right, nice. Okay. And then in order to find the area of a triangle, okay, there's an equation for the area of a triangle, and it's equal to 1/2 the base times the height. Okay, the base can be whatever, but what you need to make sure is that the angle between the base and the height is 90 degrees. Okay, so in this case, here's a base I have because the height. This like we call this perpendicular. There's a perpendicular line, is a 90-degree angle between these two. All right. So this is going to end up becoming 1/2 times 12 times 6. Okay. Does that make sense, Season Dehora? Like how I came up with that? Here, you can come up to the stage if you wanna talk about it. You can talk about it too. Yeah, Alexandria, I got your friend request on Discord. You're good. Or let me know if something doesn't make sense, Season. You let me know. What's up, Season? How's it going, bro?
Hello.
How's it going, dude? Good. So you needed help here, right? Finding the area of a triangle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does this make sense how this works? Like the base and the height?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So yeah, this just becomes 1/2 12 times 6. So this is going to be equal to 30. Do you know what the units are for area?
Is it unit squared?
It's feet squared. Yeah.
Feet squared.
Feet squared. Okay, cool. All right, here. I'm gonna give you one more question, just with triangles. This is gonna be what's called an isosceles triangle. Do you know what an isosceles triangle is?
I've heard about it.
He's heard about it. That's good. That's cool. All right. Isosceles triangle is a triangle where 2 of the sides are the same length. Okay. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make these sides equal to 13, okay? And I'm going to say that, let me think. This side down here is equal to 10. And I'm going to ask, what's the area? Okay? You think you know how you could do this? Or you have an idea, maybe?
So you said it's a half and base times height. So the base would be 10.
Good. Base would be 10. All right, good. Base is 10. That's very good. What's the height?
Would the height still be 13?
No. So the height, right? So this is the key thing here. It's all good. The height is always going to be a line from the base to kind of like the other point at the top of the triangle. Do you see out here, for instance, the height pointed from the base here to like the other like point here?
Yeah.
If you'd wanted to make this the base, then you would need to know this as being the height. Okay. The height is always a line that's perpendicular to the base and points to the opposite. We say like vertex or vertice. Okay. So in here, this is the base, right? So I need this line that points perpendicular to it and hits the opposite point at the other end. Okay?
Okay.
Do you see that? All right. So I need to know what the length of this is. Do you know how we can figure out what the length of that is?
Not on the top of my head.
Not on the top of your head. It's okay. It's okay. Cool. All right. So here's a key thing about an isosceles triangle. This is called technically an angular bisector. It's a fancy term for. Are you in geometry yet, Dehora? Like what class is this for?
Yeah.
All right, good. It's geometry. All right, yeah. If you have an isosceles triangle, the line that connects it from here to here will actually split this in half. Is what it'll do.
Okay.
So it'll make this side equal to 5 and this side equal to 5. All right.
Okay.
So what I need to do, right, is I still need to figure out what this side is. Do you see maybe a way you could find out what this is if you know this is 5 and you know this is 13?
You just still do base times height?
Well, we still need to know the height. We don't know the height yet. We got to find the height. So let's find the height first.
Would you cut it in half?
We cut this in half, okay? But here's what I want you to see. This right here, do you see how this is a triangle? This is another triangle?
Yeah.
Okay. Specifically, right? This is a triangle that has a base here equal to 5, a hypotenuse equal to 3, and we're trying to figure out the height. But it's also a right triangle because this angle is 90 degrees. That's what makes a triangle a right triangle. Okay?
Okay.
Dope. Okay. So, do you know a formula to be able to find out what this side is?
Starts
Starts with a P.
I don't have my notes out, which I probably should.
Oh, you don't need your notes, dude. You need this in your head. You know, if you go to the grocery store and you're like, I'm hungry, do you always need like your notes to be like, wait, fuck, what did I want to eat? You're just like, you know what you want to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alexandria has it right. She has the right. It starts with a P. P-Y. P-Y. Maybe, I hope you've learned this in geometry. I would hope so.
I actually have not been over the Pythagorean theorem this
You
year.
haven't? Oh, okay, cool.
No.
It's all right. We'll do it. We'll do it for you. It's okay. All right, Pythagorean theorem. Okay. All right, so what the Pythagorean theorem says is that if I have a right triangle, okay, and let's say right triangle means that just one of the angles is 90 degrees, okay? And I'm going to label one of the sides A, one of the sides B. I'm going to label the long side C. This is also called the hypotenuse. Have you heard that word before?
Oh, yeah.
Good, okay. What the Pythagorean theorem says is that a squared plus b squared is equal to c squared. Okay?
All right.
If I do this side squared and I add it to this side squared, I get this side squared, all right? So,
Okay.
in the case of our triangle here, right, this is h. I don't really know what this is, okay? So, if we use the Pythagorean theorem, this is going to be 5 squared plus h squared is equal to 13 squared.
Okay.
Do you see how that equates to this? It's the same as this?
Yes.
Good.
Yes.
All right. 5 squared is 25 plus h squared is equal to, and 13 squared, you probably don't know that one. That's 169.
Okay.
Subtract 25 from both sides. Okay. And I have h squared is equal to 144. Okay.
All right.
Do you know how we figure out what h is here? If I have h squared is 144.
Okay, sure. Oh, would you have to like, get rid of the exponent?
Yeah, good. How do we get rid of the exponents?
So it's I don't remember.
Yeah, it's okay. We did it with the last question. So the opposite of exponents is what we call square roots. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
If I want to get rid of an exponent, right, and you know, have this go away, I'm just going to square root both sides. Okay. So this would get me that h is equal to the square root of 144. This is one you should know because this is kind of. Do you remember your times table? Do you remember like 1 times 1 equals 1, 2 times 2 is equal to 4, right? What's 9 times 9? You remember that one? Yeah, right. I know.
It's 81, right?
Good. Yeah, that's 81, right? You know, 10 times 10 is 100. Now we start getting into like kind of the scary ones, right? Because like we have 11 times 11. What's that?
11 times 11.
It's okay if you don't know it. Just yeah.
I want to say like 122. I don't know.
Close. 121. Alexandria got it. Yeah.
121.
Yeah, good. So yeah, this is 121, and then we have 12 times 12 is going to equal 144. Okay. So when doing a square root, you're asking yourself what times itself again is going to get me 144, and you kind of already have the answer here, right?
Yeah.
It's 12. Yeah. I mean, you could also see this again. You guys are probably very reliant, right, on calculators and whatnot. I know you guys love the calculators. Like this is my gold TI-84 I have. But yeah, if you just did the square root of 144, it would just tell you this is 12. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But you know, we should know some of these things. It's helpful, you know. Okay, cool. So that tells me that this side right here is 12. Okay, which is going to end up being the height of this triangle, right? It's a 5, 12, 13. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right, Nate. Good. So now if I do 1/2 base times height, what do we get?
So base is 10, height is 12. So 10 times 12 would be
Mm-hmm.
12,
What's 10 times 10?
120.
120, good.
100.
Yeah, it's 100,
120.
and then plus 2 times 10 is 20, yeah, 120, yeah. And then divide by 2.
Good, and half would be
Mhm.
60.
Good, very good, dude. Nice, dude. That help you out, Dora? Yep.
Yep, thank you.
Good, you're welcome, dude. Nice. Cool. Alexandria, this is actually kind of a cool thing. Do you know about the Pythagorean triples? What math level are you in, Alexandria? Like, what's are you taking calculus, algebra 2? Like, what are you taking? AP Calc, cool. Yeah, pull up a physics question. Let me do it. Yeah, let me do. Yeah, AP Calc. Yeah. So there's some key like triples we know. Like there's like 5, 12, 13, 3, 4, 5. These are all different combinations of Pythagorean. It's like they're perfect. They're perfect right triangles. Right, 3 squared plus 4 squared ends up equaling 5 squared. 5 squared plus 12 squared ends up equaling 13 squared. Yeah. And then all the multiples of them work as well. So for instance, 6 squared plus 8 squared is equal to 10 squared. So it's kind of important to know these. You can do everything with them. What if it's wrong? Yeah, I'm first at everything. You are first at everything. Yeah, appreciate it, dude. What's going on, Nate? How's life, dude? Yeah. Yeah, this is only our second time actually streaming on TikTok. I'm having fun with it. Cool. Perfect. Here, let's do Alexandria's question. All right. Why is it not copying? Copy. Paste. Please. I know you can work. There we go. Now it's coming in. Okay, cool. And Alexandria, if you here, I'll invite you to speak. You don't have to, but if you want to, you can come talk on the VC. You're all good.
Yeah, I'm here.
What's up? Yeah. You're pretty knowledgeable with Discord then. You know how things work, right?
Well, to be honest with you, we just have a lot of study groups on Discord. But
Oh,
I
okay,
haven't
cool.
used them in a very long time. So yeah.
Oh, sick. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you found us and whatnot. Yeah, this is like a free study group where like you
No,
can
yeah,
ask whatever.
completely useful tool. I mean, I have AP Calc on Monday,
Oh
and then I
shit.
have AP Physics on the 11th.
Are you taking
so-
AP Physics 1 or just AP Physics?
I'm taking AP Physics 1. I'm in
Oh.
5 APs right now, but
Oh,
I'm
Jesus.
taking AP Calc and AP Physics.
Cool.
And
All
then
right.
next year is hopefully AP Physics with Calc if I can understand it.
You'll be able to understand it. So there's a whole we have a whole review course actually for AP Physics 1 that's in I don't know if you saw the channel. There's a channel
I
called like
saw
AP
when I pulled it up, yeah.
Cool. Yeah, if you click into there, that gives you we have a ton of practice questions, and then this coming weekend, I'm actually going to do a live stream where I just walk through like the FRQ section, and I'm just going to like
That
teach
would
it.
be perfect. Oh my
Awesome.
gosh, yeah, that
Cool.
would be perfect.
Sweet. Okay. All right. Let's get to your question real quick here. Okay. At time t equals 0, an object is moving to the right with a velocity v that can be modeled by this. At what time at any object does the object change its motion of direction? Okay. All right. Cool. So changing the direction of motion, right? What does that mean is happening to the velocity?
Negative, right?
It's
or going below the x-axis.
So it means it's changing from being positive to negative, right?
Okay.
So it means the velocity was positive and then the velocity ends up being negative. Or the velocity is negative and then the velocity ends up being positive. That would be a change in direction.
Kind of like an inflection point.
Kind of, yes. Yeah. Actually, it's simpler than that. I know you're going into like the calc terms like real quick, right?
Yeah, I'm just trying to, yeah.
All good. So if this is velocity, and let's say this is velocity as a function of time, okay? So you have positive velocity and negative velocity. It's going to change directions wherever the velocity equals 0, right? And you just check to the left and right to make sure that, for instance, it didn't do this, right? If it bounces from positive to positive, like that didn't change anything, right? We didn't change directions.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So all I'm going to do here is I'm going to set this velocity here, right, which is 4.2 minus 1.4 t. I'm going to set that equal to 0. And we're just going to find out where the zeros are.
I think I tried to do that, but I got kind of confused with one
Sure.
of them being squared. Because usually
okay.
that's your acceleration.
So yeah, here's where things got confusing. It's the units. The units started messing with you, right? Because this is
Yeah.
meters per second squared. That's because this is an acceleration. So this is like
Yeah,
v
so,
naught.
yeah.
Don't worry. This isn't squaring your t or anything. No. It's just the units attached to the number is all it is. Like
Yeah,
it
so I
has
saw
nothing to do
that
with
and I
algebra.
was like, this is acceleration. How is this? How do I convert this to a one velocity? Basically?
So here's cool. So you have meters per second squared, right? That's the units for this. What's the units for time? Do
Seconds.
you see how these are going to cancel each other out?
I
You're
see.
just,
Okay.
you're just going to get meters per second. Yeah. This is why the whole thing is just going to be velocities.
All right. Okay.
I know they tried to mess you up with the units, right? Yeah, just like it's tricky.
College Board is so nice.
Dude, they're the worst, dude. And those fuckers charge you like $100 like each school to send your exams. I'm like,
Oh yeah.
no, stop it.
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
So anyways, this answer ends up being 3, right? Because if I move that over and solve for it, I get 3.
Okay.
Because 4.
So you're just using a kinematic, right?
I'm not even using kinematic. This is just algebra. Is what all this is. Like
Oh, okay, I see
we're
what
just
you mean.
solving for where's the velocity. They give you the velocity as a function, right? This is v of t, and then we're just solving for what t is to get it to equal to 0. And so if I do 4.2 is 1.4 t, I get t is equal to 3. Okay.
Okay. So set it equal to 0 and solve.
Solve, good.
Basically.
And then I'll show you why we care about that, right? Because now, okay, so if I have here, right, this is my velocity, right, as a function of time, okay? At t equals 0, it's up here at like 4.2, right? And then when t is equal to 3, my velocity is equal to 0, okay? So it kind of looks something like this, right? And then if I look past t equals 3, right, let's look at like t equals like 4, for instance, right? 4.2 minus 1.4 times 4, this is going to be a negative number.
Yeah. Okay.
So your velocity is going from being positive to being negative, which means it's switching directions, which means your answer is, yeah, it switches at 3.
I see. Okay. Yeah. I think when I was doing it, I just got confused by the units, and I think I
Yes.
tried taking a square root.
Oh,
which
it's
was
okay.
not-
No. It's not a touching the T. You're totally cool. Nice. Cool.
I recognized that it was acceleration, but I just didn't know what to do after that.
It's good. It's good for you to see the units and be like, I know what that is. But yeah, don't let it confuse you too much and like try to trip you up with like, it's just basic algebra.
Yeah. Good algebra.
Good. We love it. All right. Awesome. Cool. Great. Good job getting that question. I love physics questions. I have a PhD in physics. Like that's my main thing I like to teach. But
Yeah, I know.
te-
I saw. I was on just scrolling on TikTok, and I saw some of. I think it was the one about the ball with the 20 meters per second, solving for how long it's in the air and the maximum height.
yeah.
And I was like, yeah, I really need this. Just
dope.
basic reminders.
Basic reminders, yeah, exactly. Yeah, I have a 2D one I'm supposed to be doing as well. I'm waiting on my animators. They take forever sometimes, but
Yeah, I get what you mean.
cool. All right, awesome. I got to run pretty quick here to a chiropractor, but I hope that helped you. Like, we stream 3 times a week, Alexandria. So it's if you !schedule, that has all our Twitch times that we stream, and then check out the events in Discord. That'll tell you when the live streams are on the weekend. And DM me if you ever have
Okay.
any questions. Cool.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're
Yeah.
very welcome. Awesome. All right, Riplaw, OP Black. Sorry, I gotta run. I gotta run to the doctors in like 5 minutes here. I will. Let me do your questions on Wednesday, or if you have something that's immediately due, I'll try to work them out separately, and I'll send you a DM with them if that's okay. Yeah. Send me a DM. Okay, awesome. All right. Thank you everyone for coming to Office Hours. Had a lot of fun talking to you guys. Next stream is gonna be on Wednesday. That'll be at 4 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. I'll have more time. I'll get to everyone. Sorry, today I'm dealing with lots of medical health shit that I gotta do, and unfortunately.
I understand.
Yes, yeah, and I'll cancel Warzone on Wednesday. We can do Fortnite on Wednesday. Let's get Dr. Gold back to health, and then I'll be able to do stuff. Yeah, you're very welcome. Okay, cool. All right, hope you guys have a great rest of the week. I will see you on Wednesday. Peace out.